Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I should probably adjust the mic level here since my hubby was the last one to use it. I hope everyone had a fantastic rest period. And I am hoping that you are having a great start to your week. Texas, the things that are going on in Texas, so heartbreaking. I don't even have words really to express how heartbreaking that is with everyone that's been affected. I just pray for all the lives that have been lost, that they find peace and rest. And I pray for their families. It's a difficult time with all the destruction. And so if you say a prayer today, please pray for them, that they find comfort in the Lord. And today, it's not supposed to be too difficult, too difficult. It's not supposed to be too terribly warm today. I think it's supposed to be 80. I'm a little behind today because I didn't wake up when I'm supposed to. I went back to sleep and woke up at 7, and I'm like, oh boy. So I've been kind of rushing this morning because I had to let the doggos out and then get them fed. And then, so they get exercise. They get plenty of exercise. They have, they get to run and run. My father-in-law's dog cannot do that because he will just run and won't come back. So he has to be on a tie-out. So he doesn't really get to exercise much. So what I decided to do is that when I would go for my morning walk, he goes with me and he gets his exercise. So took him for a walk and listened to some classical music and just kept my heart open, my mind open, just relaxed. No thoughts, no nothing about anything I had to do today, just being present in the moment, that I'm alive. First of all, I woke up this morning. I've got everything that I need. I don't have everything I want, but I've got everything I need. And I definitely am grateful for all that I've got, because I've got a lot of weapons on me. So don't mind me while I do this while I talk. I am just very grateful just for the day, for the opportunity that's going to come with the day. So I do that. I try to be present in the morning, when I first wake up, to be grateful to the one who woke me up this morning. Sorry, my throat. So I did that, got back from our walk, and then I had to get my breakfast. And because my breakfast, I'm like, oh man, I'm just so far behind. I was gonna make actual breakfast. I was gonna make me a yummy breakfast burrito, but that didn't happen. So instead, I went with fruit and cheese. I went with some. I processed some cantaloupe and watermelon, and that gave me. I had a bowl when I processed it, and then it gave me 2 of my glass containers completely full. And then I had a plastic. I didn't have my other glass container because I put hubby's food in that. So I put his lunch in that. So I didn't have that one because he takes those. I like the glass containers because I keep telling him, microplastics are a real thing, and so I didn't really want to use plastic. I had to anyway. I'm just gonna take care of these mole rats, and there's gonna be one more areas. Sometimes there's 4, so I'll hang out and yeah. There we go. Let's see if there's anything. Nothing I need. Alright, great. So we're gonna do our dailies today. Drink purified water. We can do that pretty easily. I've got prime meat that's gonna expire, so I need to do that. I keep forgetting to put it in when alright, so I'm not in a tomb, so I could have went down a tomb and got those. Oh well. There's more, so I'll be okay. Eat a plant-based meal. 10. Harvest wild plant or fungi. I think I've got some, like, corn. I think I've got corn. So let's take a look. I think I've got the, I thought I had the thing out here. Maybe I don't have one down. Oh no. I thought for sure I did. Let's double check real quick. We could just go get some water and turn it into, if I need any, boiled water. We'll collect some dirty water just in case. Let's see. Plants. Yeah, corn soup. Taro berry juice. That's not too bad. Hey, look at that. We got a caravan. Alright, so we'll cook this corn. We'll eat this corn chowder real quick. And then we're gonna go join. There we go. Let's go join that caravan. Because there's gonna be enemies that are gonna spawn there. And then the trees that I'm having with breakfast. I'm having the watermelon and cantaloupe chunks. And then I'm having some cheese with it. Because I'm gonna eat protein. I'm gonna eat more protein for lunch. Because I just didn't have time. I'll probably go up there and make a snack later after I talk to hubby. Because that's in my schedule. And I'll probably just have like a really heavy protein snack. But the cheese that I'm eating with this is Gouda and sharp cheddar. Oh, we got this right here. Gotta collect everything, because he's stuck in the mountain. If you have the speed, the cow goes pretty fast. There we go. I'm just munching on cheese while I play. I don't think I've got friendly fire on this character. Yeah. I don't. I don't have friendly fire. On the other one, on my other loadout, I've got friendly fire. This one I do not, because I don't run caravans with this one, usually. But this isn't my Brahmin, so it's not my responsibility. So I don't feel too bad. If I do have and run one, I will make sure that I have friendly fire on. But they're doing good. They're doing good, so it's not an issue. I thought it was a thrasher. We should have some thrashers coming up here. Alright, and that was my 10th one, so I'm good. Check the cooler here. So the cooler can spawn if you're fishing and you're like running out of bait and stuff. Do events. You get that. You get like 2. I've never gotten less than 2. 2 to 3 improved baits per primal cut. So definitely do that. It's easy to do. It's a very easy to do. So definitely take advantage of those. And then the next thing that I would suggest is just doing any and every event. Even if it is one of those like redundant ones, because they also give you improved bait. And then the lunch boxes, if you go through the coolers, the lunchbox coolers, those lunchbox coolers that you find in the world can also spawn bait. So if you're just like meandering around the wasteland and you happen to see coolers, and just double check them for the improved bait. I wasn't paying attention because you don't, when you get the good reels, you don't need really the improved bait too much, because you can catch a lot of things on the common bait. I've caught a lot of stuff. I've caught a lot of stuff on improved bait. So, look at that! It is a blue devil. Lovely. Whoa, where'd it go? What in the... He went up to the tree! And now he's crippled. What I'm gonna do is... There we go. Save the gameplay. I'm gonna... Oh, let's not do that. Oh my gosh, my voice. I know, everyone has their own voice, but sometimes when I hear myself, I'm like, no, I don't like that. I'm like, oh lordy. We got primal cuts going on here, so let's go ahead and do that. My voice is like way too loud. And I can't turn it down. I'm still waiting to make coffee. I am just drinking some water. It's got ice in it with some natural sea salt, some sea salt. I like the flaky sea salt. Alright, so we made it just in time. Wait for this to load. This PlayStation 5 is pretty slow. Event complete. There we go. Didn't really have to do much of anything. Don't think I'm gonna get the... Is the other one still going? No, the other one's gone. Okay. That is fine. I've got plenty of prime meat to go around, so it's not a problem. This is what I was looking for. And the body just disappeared on me. Depending on where the sheep squatch, because this one's always a sheep squatch. Depending on where he spawns, you can sometimes find the, let's go back over there. I'll show you. Sometimes you can find the loose items. If people don't pick up anything from an enemy that falls, then you typically would find it on the ground, because the enemy's body will just despawn. Excuse me, and it will leave behind the items. A lot of people don't pick them up. Excuse me. I had a hiccup. A lot of people don't pick them up for some reason. Not entirely sure why. So, go up here to my survival tent. Put that stuff in. I don't really think I've got too many. Just that. I'm gonna scrap this stuff, because we don't need it. There we go. And there we are. This sheep squatch usually spawns like right here, so I don't know if my survival tent has anything to do with it, but the last time before I put it down it didn't, but now it's spawning all the way over there, which is a little abnormal. Usually it would spawn up here. Alright, so what time is it? It is 8:16. We missed Graham's meat cook. I don't know how that happened, but okay. That's completely okay. We don't really need it. We were doing our dailies anyway. So let's finish the dailies. And then from the dailies, we'll go ahead and I don't think I've got the ability to pluck those. I think I already did that. So we're going to have to go to the Billings Homestead and harvest some vegetables. Alright. So you can come here for corn, the Silva Homestead, and then you can go to the Billings Homestead if you run out of corn, because of the time it takes for the game to reprocess everything. And you go over there and collect on that side you get to collect razor grain. So even if you're in the if you're looking for razor grain, that would be a good place to go. And apologize for my voice, it's a little rough today. I had to clear my throat, and it still isn't helping. I might have to cut this live stream short. I just don't want to continue clearing my throat on the mic and hurting everybody's ears. That drives me crazy. That glitch where it just continuously pops the same 5 out of 6, 5 out of 6. It's like, I know, 5 out of 6, I did 5 out of 6. You don't have to tell me a million times. Alright, so this right here is for, I went to Aaron Holt. See, I had to clear my throat again because it's bad. Aaron Holt Homestead is for the insects, since we only have to get 5, and I've already gotten 2. I don't need very much. I just need 3 more. Their bodies so small, flying around. There we go. I just need 1 more. Usually the ticks down there are blowflies, not. I mean, he's right there, so let's go ahead and do to him. There. Alright, he was coming after me, so I typically don't shoot any that I don't need. If it's daily, I'll leave it. I don't take any more than I need when it comes to dailies or weeklies. Alright, so now we have to sell glowing fungus soup to an NPC vendor. There's an NPC vendor here in Flatwoods. We'll do that. I don't. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll just do my camp here. And fast travel there. I gotta go through my photos. Take some more backdrops. This camp's a little different now. Just a little. I took away one of the candy things and put the Mothman tomb. That's when I was doing XP with my hubby. I think the camp on my other account is much better. That's in this location, honestly. But this is like one of my favorite locations in Flatwoods. If you're looking for a camp to build, like, and you want it to be immersive, this definitely is going to be your spot. Like, if you really want to build an immersive camp, this is for you. The reason I say that is because it allows you to incorporate your camp with this location. This camp looks a little bit better when it comes to this. I think that looks better with the brick. I don't have this brick thing in my second account, like my second character's build. I don't have this down yet. I am going to put it down though, because it's an atomic shop item. I have it on all accounts. It's just I don't have the material. So once I get the materials for it, because I need a lot of concrete and I don't have a lot of concrete, I'll put these up. But this camp, like, it flows right into this shop. It's like the shop is run and owned, because I put the flag right here. It's like the shop was run and owned by the person that lives up there, and I put the industrial fan there. It really does tie it all together. This I just put there for funsies. And then, so it cuts this off here, because look at the gate. So what I always like is, like, this is the entrance for both of these houses. And instead of going up, you go over here to this house. Like, you know, that's how it was. It was built like that purposely. Like, it flows in really well. And you can tell, like, the ground is not, because it, like, rose up and stuff as it was settling. So, you know, it wasn't like that always, but now it's like that. And that they would just be able to walk through this area here and go up to their house, and then you have your house. And I've got the dirty water here. These are supposed to be on, but since I just activated it, they're off. This right here was turned out really great. It is sitting on nothing. I couldn't put a foundation there, and I got that to sit because this is what needs to be on a solid part. So put that on this foundation. It covered the hole, and then I was able to put these shrubberies around these 3 sides here, and then right here. And all I did was just break it to do that. So it turned out really well. I like how that is. Collect the water. A couple of the items I've got are not permanent. They are there for just like placeholders in case I want to build anything new. The shelf here, that well is not permanent. The nuclear bomb that's down here is not permanent. Definitely one of my favorite camps. It's definitely immersive because you can build right here. The foundation. I tried to replicate the stairs. It didn't let me because I have the foundation exactly level with the roof on my other account. And on this one, I've got it up just a little bit. You can see it comes up just a little bit. Not much where it won't let you walk because it lets you walk up and down just fine. But the other one, I have it like flush. And it won't let me put the stairs down. So I wasn't able to do that. But it looks a lot better because I'm able to use the roof. I'm able to use the roof because it's all seamless. It's all seamless. It goes right into it. So it did turn out perfectly, really good that way. And then on my other account, I don't have this bar. It is definitely different. I did make them different. I like this one. I wish they would fix this issue. Where did it go? Oh, right there. I wish it would, they would fix this issue of the allies, losing their clothing. I put him back here because he is the shopkeeper. I know there's no way to get out. He could just climb over the thing like I do. Shop's still the same except for I put that shop sign there. I did put that shop sign there. It looks a lot better, I think, than what I did have. And all in all, this camp right here, this camp spot's definitely the best. Just because of the immersiveness. It looks built right into this building. And then that build kit, it goes with the rest of the houses that are around you, you know? So it really does make it more immersive. And so it's just like this was there and you just moved in and fixed it up and it's all fine and dandy. Let's go find some, we'll say hi to that person. Don't know what they want, but let's go find some, green fungi and make some soups. I don't think I have any green fungus. We're gonna go here real quick and get some caps. So if you see this tent in Flatwoods, there's a body that's in the refrigerator in the restaurant, but if you don't find him, just go locate the tent and the person, go straight up behind it. Ignore the rat sags. And then in this tree trunk, you will find a little stash. It's great if you're needing to get a 10 mil up front early on in the game. So Radsags yes, can spawn there, but it's not a guarantee. Because sometimes it's rabbits or possum. It just depends on the day. Alright, so we have green fungus, and we can go make some soup and then sell the soup to this vendor. We'll do some corn soup too. And we need boiled water. Lovely. I guess I should have did the fungus soup first and then did the rest of the corn chowder. Blah, that's okay. Let's get down here to the river. There we go. And do some boiled water. Excuse me. We'll do the glowing fungus soup first, and then the... There we go. Now we can just sell this to the vendor. Hopefully we've got caps. Yes, we do. Sweet. We'll sell the corn. Let's sell some stuff here, because we should... Yeah, we should have plenty of room. I almost ate the purple red pole. Get some. Here we go. I don't need to nuke or grenades on me. I only have that for making room for my piece of armor. So I was pulling out some stuff. Honey can go. And what's going to be funny is I'm selling all this and watch the next daily refresh is going to happen, and it's going to be like cook something that I just sold. That happens to me a lot. It's like, oh, for fluff's sake, I just had some, and then I have to go find some more. I should start eating that tater salad before it starts going bad. Alright, so that's good. It sure is great to see living human beings again. I do have these I can get rid of. I've got a lot of these for some reason. That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet. There we go. I've got more improved bait than common bait. It's so funny what the bait looks like. So that just looks like... I don't even know what that is supposed to be. Then you got this. That looks like fog crawlers. You're using like little fog crawlers. And then the superb bait looks like the thing from what am I thinking of? Tremors. Yeah, Tremors, the movie Tremors. That's what it looks like. A little one of those. It looks. It's funny. It is funny. Of how they came up with the designs. It's like, oh, those look familiar, and you're like, oh, okay. Now I know where I've seen them from. All right, so that's it. We're done with our dailies from yesterday. Weeklies I don't have to worry about till tomorrow. The reason I'm doing dailies and weeklies, even though I'm at rank 104, is because I'm trying to get more tickets. The tickets at the end of the board are very expensive, like the items. Look, 200. I would only be able to get 3 things, maybe 4. No, probably just 3 things off of this, like the houseboat, the letter kit, and something else, and that's it. And then I want more tickets for this. I want to get some Superb Boot, and per coins and stuff. So, yeah, that's like one of the things I want to do. I don't know if I get Superb Boot Improved Boot from this. Let's do, I got 71 Improved Boot. Let's do this real quick and see if we get Superb Boot, not Superb Boot, Improved Boot from this, because alright, that's done. They can shoot at me all they want. They barely do any damage. I'm gonna put my flamer on because it just devours them. And then this last robot up over here with these Mr. Farmhand handos. There we go. Actually, I should probably like collect the stuff. It's steel and lead, so. Alright, let's go inside. I remember playing Fallout for the very first time, loading on, and this event come on. And we thought it was something that we had to do, like to progress in the game. It was funny. There was like 15 of us doing this thing, because it was like the very same day that the game released. Okay. We're gonna go down here. Take care of these ghouls. Alright, I should be in caution. I should be okay to go ahead and do this. There we go. Let's see if it comes up as... No. You do not get improved bait from those. Okay. That is fine. Let's see. I guess we can do some fishing. I'm not doing this by myself because the robot is it's impossible to do by yourself. Alright, we can do fishing. I still have to get glowing fish. I have to complete daily quests still. You get a crab boat plushie from that. I still gotta get an axolotl for this one. And then I gotta catch the legends, which I haven't gotten. I'm a little sad that I'm almost done on this character with all this fishing. I really am. Because I've had one of these on the Wavy Willard. I was fishing, hubby was watching me, and I was like, I had it on twice in a row, and you can tell the difference because it takes forever for them to come in. And at one point, it was getting closer and closer. Oh, lost it. I was just so angry at myself. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, how did you even let that go? But they are difficult to catch, for me at least they are. um, I want to see what this looks like. That's the reason. The fish display plaque. I want to see what that looks like. I didn't look at any of these rewards. There's like a little flyer that's out and about for these. And I did not look at them. So let's see, what can we do? Let's see if the daily fishing quest is active for this account. And let's see how much time I've got on the broadcast. 41 minutes. Yeah, I think once I go there, I'll just end the stream. It's just Monday. It's Monday motivation. Monday motivation is just saying, hey, get up. Let's start this work week. We're gonna knock the socks off of everything. We're gonna be prosperous. We're going to be grateful. We're gonna go into this week knowing that we are perfect the way that we are. We don't have to change our looks. We don't have to change our weight. We don't have to change anything for anybody else. You do it for you, for what makes you happy. This Monday motivation is for you to say, hey, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to live my life to the best of my ability. And that means, best of your ability. Doesn't mean anything. It's just like, for me, I want to go certain places. I can't. So, best of my ability, I go to the next best place. We've got the marsh. If I can't go, hiking in a mountain, I'm going to ask hubby to take me to one of the state parks. It's the next best thing, the best of my ability. It's what we can afford. We can't go to a tropical location, so hey, let's go swimming. There's plenty of pools around, which are closing pretty soon, by the way, but that's what I mean by that. Best of your ability. And be yourself unapologetically, Be who you are. Don't dim your light for other people. Yeah, I can do that. Don't dim your light for other people. There's someone that my husband works with, and he says that some people don't like them because that they're kind of like very optimistic. It seems like they're really optimistic. They're really they're loud, but not in a obnoxious way. It's just who they are. They're that type of vibrant person who just has a lot of energy. And he says a lot of people don't like them because of that. And I'm like, that's not very fair. Especially since I've met this person. And they seem very nice. They do seem very nice. They do seem a little loud, a little out there. But I'm a little out there too. So I understand the whole thing about people not wanting to be around you just because of that. And that is really... it's like, okay, so it's nothing to do with the person. Nothing's bad about them. It's just that other people can't handle the light. They can't handle the light. And it shines on their darknesses. There's people who are okay with how they are. They're at peace with who they are. They're at peace with everything about themselves. And when you come to that conclusion, and you start to heal yourself and you start getting around people more and more, you'll find that there are certain people who just do not like you because of that reason, that you are fighting your battles. You are overcoming things that they couldn't overcome. They've tried, and they don't understand that it's not a competition. They don't understand that when we overcome something, we're saying, hey, you can do it too. We put the work in, but we can't do it for you. We can't do it for you. You have to make that choice, but we're saying it's possible. You have to put the work in. You have to choose it. You have to choose to do it. And these people, they make excuses that, oh, this, everything else, it's everybody else's fault, everything else's fault. That's why they can't do it. And that brightness that you hold shines light on those areas, and they can't stand it. and they can't stand it whatsoever. So that's the reason why. If you ever do walk into a room and you don't know the people, but you can feel that there's people just looking at you with this disdain, they're just like they don't like you, and you're like you don't even know who I am, and yet you can just feel it coming off of them. That's the reason why. So just be yourself. If people are putting you down because of the color of your skin, because the weight, that's how you look, ridiculous. Or your gender. Yeah, your gender. That's another thing. If people put you down, just be yourself. Be who you are unapologetically. Be that amazing person, that loving person. A lot of people are like, oh, you're too nice. You always want something. They don't understand that we've been in the part where no one was there for us, and we become who we needed for other people. We become what we needed. No one was there for us, so we become that person that we needed. And sometimes that can be a hindrance to us because we could become people pleasers. But once we start backing off that people pleasing and we start grounding ourselves more, we're more into, like, we're more able to, like, align ourselves, especially when we submit to God's will and follow what He wants us to do. It's up from there. It's up from there. Yes, we're gonna fall sometimes, but it's up from there. So anyway, Monday motivation. Have a wonderful week. Have a great day. Tune in for the next stream. It'll be tomorrow. I'll be more on time instead of this mess today. I apologize. Not much in the live stream, just doing our dailies and getting that done, playing a little bit, just saying hi for the week. I'll be back tomorrow. Hubby will be home tomorrow. So I'll talk to him on what I want to do because I do my streams pretty early in the morning and he'll be still asleep. So if there isn't a stream, there won't be one. I can probably just work on school for those 3 days while he's home. I'll just check in with him to see what he wants to do. But it might be tomorrow, but I might be off for the next 3 days because he'll be home Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I might not have a stream on those days. If I do, it'll be there, be great. If not, then I will have one. Sorry, my throat again. If not, I will have one on Friday. And I'll try to make it a little bit longer to kind of to make up for the 3 days that I missed. We'll go through some things and yeah, I'll have a little bit more content to post. I'll journal and see if there's any thoughts and stuff. So it'll be a little bit more cohesive. It'll be a little bit more flowy. It won't be all over the place like today. So have a fantastic day. Remember, you are amazing the way God made you. You don't have to cut pieces of your body off. You don't have to add pieces to your body. You are perfectly the way you are. Of course, medical necessity aside. I'm talking about just cosmetic and non-medical necessary stuff. Don't let people push you into thinking that you're not good enough, because you are. You're more than good enough. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Much love and peace be with you. Until next time.